currently enrolled or are hoping to enroll in my online Introduction to Meteorology class. So I just wanted to take a couple moments and introduce myself and then just show a little bit about the class just to help get you started. So first and foremost, let me introduce myself. My name is Terrence Mullins. You can call me Terrence. You can call me Mr. Mullins. I don't have a PhD, so no need to call me Dr. Mullins. But you can just call me Terrence if you feel comfortable doing that. So what I wanted to do today is just quickly walk you through the course. And then after that, I will turn you loose. You'll be ready to go. So first things first, in order to access our course as a whole, you need to log into Canvas. Now, if you've never done Canvas before, you go to the website deanza.instructure.com, and from there, you log in using your campus-wide ID and also your password, the same one that you use to get into my portal. And once you do that, you're going to see a dashboard that looks something like this. It'll have all your different classes, at least the ones that have Canvas pages, available. And what you'll do is you'll click on Our Class, which is this one right here. Click on it, and it'll take you to our course webpage. Now, because I'm a faculty member, my course page looks a little bit different than yours, but let me show you how yours would look if I go into Student View. Okay. All right. So this is how your course page would look like. Over here, you have this menu with all of the links to all the pages you'll need in this class. Over here is a to-do list, just reminding you of what's due. And then down here, coming up, just letting you know about future due assignments. Okay? Now, the first page I want to direct you to is announcements. Any announcement that I make, I will send an email, but I'll also post here on Canvas. You need to be checking the Canvas page at least 2 or 3 times a week. So if there's any deadline changes or any major announcements that I need to make, you can access them here. So click on this, and it just gives you everything you need to know about the class. But if you're watching this video, you're going to get a lot of this stuff as well. All right. So the next thing I want to show you are the course modules. Now, the way that this class works is this class is split up into 11 different modules, 3 midterms, and a final. And that's what you're graded on. So 11 modules, 3 midterms, and a final. Now, I will drop your lowest midterm, and I will drop your lowest module. Now, each module consists of a few different components, and you see those here. There are lecture videos, a discussion, the activities, the assignment that you're going to turn in, and then a quiz. And so each module consists of these different things. To access the lecture videos, you click here, and this would be the first thing I'd recommend that you do. Before you jump into the assignments, you can do the discussion first if you want to, but I'd recommend start with the lecture videos. These are YouTube videos, and you are free to watch them as many times as you want. Rewind, fast forward, skip stuff, go back if something isn't clear. They do go a little bit faster than a traditional in-class lecture, but that's just because you do have that luxury of going back over the things that might not make sense to you. And of course, if something doesn't make sense to you, please email me. I'm always happy to help. But you'll watch these 3 different lecture videos, and then once you've done that, go back to the module page and start doing the assignments. The first thing is a discussion, and In order to do this discussion, you'll be asked a question, and then you reply and give your answer. Now, the way that I grade these is actually outlined in this form guidelines page. This tells you, one, how I expect you to operate yourself in the class. Yeah, let me move myself over here real quick, or over there. All right, here we go. So, that way. No, that way. The form guidelines page is that way. All right. And what this actually gives you is this gives you the grading rubric that I'll be using and what is going to get you what grade. And then it also gives a little bit of best practice and things I don't want you to do. So that's this for the discussions. And let me move myself back up this way, or back up that way. There we go. The next thing after this will be the module activity for the week, which you access right here. And each one of these activities will have some kind of submission. Either you upload a file, or you submit an answer sheet using Google Docs, or you do something like that. And each one of these activities is applications based. So basically you're going to be using something that you've learned. And this is activity 1. And I'll leave it up to you to go through it, but it just shows you everything that you need to know. And I walk you through all the processes, so you're not just left to figure it out yourself. I actually explain everything on here. And if you're following along, and if something doesn't make sense, again, please email me. I'm always happy to help. Okay, going back to modules. Then the last thing is the module quiz. So this is based off of a combination of the lecture and the activities. So it's based off the lecture and the activities. And the way that this works is I recommend doing the review sheet and reviewing the practice quiz first. Once you do those two things, have them printed out by your side, and then open up the module quiz. Now, the way that these module quizzes work is you get one attempt. It says 2 right here, so usually I'm generous with the first one, but you usually just get one attempt, and you only have 20 minutes. So once you open the quiz, you've got 20 minutes to finish it. And that's just because, since it's open book, open note, I want to make sure that you're studying the material, and if I give you unlimited time, then everybody's going to get a perfect score. So I want to make sure that you're understanding the material, and so that's what these quizzes are for. So the way that these modules work is every week there will be a module. The module dates are listed in the syllabus, and the way that it'll work is at 12 a.m. Monday morning, the module will open up. It is then due the following Sunday by 11:59 p.m. After that, it's late. Even if it's a minute late, it's still late. And the way late work is assessed is you can turn it in up to 2 days late, but for every day or part of a day that it's late, you get a late penalty. And the late penalty is 10%. So even if you turn it in a minute late, you get a 10% late penalty. So make sure you get your work in on time. And then, as I said, the next module opens up, and then so on. Now, the last thing that you need to know for this class is every 3 weeks there's a midterm. The midterms are done online, and they will open up at midnight the Friday of that week. And then they will close at 11:59 p.m. the following the following day. So you have 24 hours to take it. And the midterms are happening during weeks 3, 6, and 9, and then the final is happening on the Friday of week 12. And each test is worth 100 points, and I drop your lowest test. So You'll have 3 tests. You'll have 10 modules, and that's what makes up your grade. And so that ends up totaling, if I recall off the top of my head, that ends up totaling 800 points. So yeah, it ends up totaling 800 points. Okay, so that's really all you need to know right now. The other thing I should mention is there is a textbook. Because this is an online class, the textbook is more important than if it was on campus. But don't buy a new version of the book. Don't buy the most recent edition. Go get yourself a good old edition of the book and save yourself some money. All right? And then the last thing I want to mention really quickly is getting a hold of me. So I'm on campus. My office is S48A. And my office hours are listed on the syllabus, but those are the bare minimum. The fact of the matter is that I'm here a lot more than that. Anytime my light is on or my door is open or the instructor's in sign is showing, please knock on the door or come on in, and I'm more than happy to help you. As far as getting a hold of me on here is concerned, I strongly recommend emailing me using my email address, mullensterrence@fhda.edu. The reason why is because I log into Canvas maybe once or twice a day. I check my email maybe once or twice a minute. So I'm checking my emails all the time. So you're going to get a quicker response if you email me. Okay? I think that's it. That's the do's or don'ts. That's the ins and outs of the class. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, please let me know. Otherwise, it's going to be a great quarter. People really enjoy this class. I know you will too. So welcome, and I look forward to hearing from you.